Okay guys, bear with me. Try to do a quick video here for you. I could not find my puller. This is for the Kawasaki KZ750B starter clutch. Couldn't find the puller, so I ran all around town looking for a bolt. Not one place had it. Not Fastenal, not Lowe's, not the hardware store, not the tractor center. So I came back and I did what everybody suggested, which was pull the axle out of your rear wheel, which I have right here on the floor. Bear with me. I'm going to do this one-handed holding this camera phone. It's just regular right-hand threads. I've already busted it loose, guys. I couldn't do that holding the phone. I just want to show you that it does thread in there. You just keep screwing in. You can see where the threads kind of stopped. And when it did, it busted loose. Now, they make a special tool. Let's pretend that went all the way in, okay? Because I only got a few minutes left on recording. They make a special tool that you hold this rotor with so you can crank this thing. But I use the old method where you put your I just use a crescent wrench right now because it's the quickest thing to grab. Put that wrench on there, and then you take a hammer. I just used this rubber one I had right here handy and just smack that thing real fast and real hard. Things may go flying everywhere, so be careful. Just smack that wrench. And as I did that, it just busted it right loose. And then basically, like I say, I'm going to screw it in a little bit more. And then it knocks it loose like that. It comes out, pop, and it comes right off. And then what you got here, this is your clutch. That's your starter clutch. And it has a hard time focusing sometimes when it's real shiny. But anyway, I'm going to do another video, so don't worry about this too much. When I get the parts, I'm going to do a video of putting them in. But basically, I just wanted to show that it does work. I am going to confirm for a fact that your rear axle works perfect as a puller. That's it. If you can get a way to hold this thing, or like I say, you kind of shock it. If you have the right tool, it actually has a hex head on the top for a regular socket, and you can just buzz it with your impact, and it'll pop right off. But there's what you're left with. That stuff can stay on. Hopefully there's no damage or anything. Doesn't look like it on this part here, because sometimes that happens, and you got to get a new sprocket. It looks like mine's good. What I saw a minute ago was it looks like actually something, and again, it just don't want to cooperate today. I saw something in there that didn't quite look right. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to research it here a little bit more and see. Something looked like it was out of place up in there. So mine might be some other situation. But yeah, anyway, when I get those parts, I'm going to show you. They should be coming any day. And that usually means a week. But when I get those parts, I'll show you what I'm talking about, put them in. There are some videos already on the internet and on YouTube and stuff if you don't want to wait. But just as to confirm, the rear axle is great for a rotor puller, flywheel puller, whatever your case may be. It screws right in there, worked perfect, and it doesn't hurt the threads or anything. It still works perfect, screws in and out. So, all right, it's not the best video, guys. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, but I think you got the idea. If you need to do anything here, like I was saying earlier, sorry it won't focus while my hand's shaking. You just pull all that off together, just like there you go, just like a timing chain or anything like that. All that comes off together. The two sprockets with the chain assembled on it just slides right on and off. There's no keeper or nothing, it just slides off real easy. And it also installs the same way, but hopefully you don't have to go that far. You shouldn't have to mess with that at all. Okay, guys, I hope this has been helpful. I probably should have just did it before I ran all around town, but I really didn't want to have to pull my axle out and do all that stuff. But it really only takes a second to do that. Like I say, you can just leave the wheel hanging there. My wheel is still in the same position. It hasn't even dropped down to the floor or nothing yet. So you just pull the axle out, use it, and then stick it back in. You won't need it to put it back on. The nut I showed you in the last video will draw it back on. All right, one more time. This is the Dragon saying appreciate you watching. Stay tuned and peace out.